Hello, today we're down at the allotment. I'm going to be looking at some tips, some experiments, some plans, and also mentioning some of the plant types that we've got going on down here. I'm going to try not to talk too much because we've got some nice noises down here today rather than that horrible old wind. I'll leave you with this bee for a moment. Okay, so let's have a little stroll around the allotment and see what's going on. The potatoes are growing well. Even though we had that really dry spell, we have had quite a few downpours that really seem to have got them going. We've even got some of them flowering here. Might be able to harvest them soon, which would be exciting. I want to grow these squash up and over the path, so we're going to need to make a structure for that. So that'll be exciting. You notice that I've got some netting here. That really does help stop some of the bird damage. It will be taken away soon, but not just yet. I'm picking mange two here. Not only will it give us something to eat, but it also encourages the plant to produce more flowers, and thus more mange two for us. I like them in miso soup and stir fries, and sometimes with varied vegetables on top of couscous. There's a little bit of flour left on the bottom of that one. We'll get that off later. It's surprising when you start looking how many more you find. There's a nice little meal's worth here. Not for many people though. Well, let's remove this cloche. Looks like it's getting quite full in there. Still seems to have plenty of structure, so hopefully that will grow up my supports that we put in later. I'm trying to grow a lot more beans this year, some that will be frozen and some that will dry. Got the cabbages going there, they're looking quite healthy, a lot larger than last time I saw them. No heart yet. So is my salad experiment working? Well, it is so far. We've already been harvesting some of the leaves from around the plants, and they don't seem to be stopping the brassicas because of course they were a lot smaller when they went in, and equally the brassicas don't seem to be stopping the lettuce yet. They're not creating a great deal of shade, but then again we haven't had that much sun, even though it's been hot. It's been overcast a lot of the days. So walking down to the first fruit cage here. A lot of work in there to do. Oh my goodness. I want to get these out before we start harvesting properly. They're nasty. Oh, sticky weed. That needs to come out too. The plants might have gone mad, but so have the weeds. Oh dear. Need to get that out. I forgot to tie up the raspberries this season because I intended to move them, but didn't get round to it, so it seems to have turned into a next season job. Ooh, some ready berries. Yum yum. must remember to get some harvesting bits and pieces sorted out, because the most heartbreaking thing is to be picking away and then dropping one and you can't find it. Need to get those tops off those as well. It's all good though. Cage 2. If you thought cage 1 was bad, oh my goodness. Just use one of the clips from the top of the cage to secure the door shut. That's what that was. Yes. Already had a bit of a go at this cage the other day, tying up the red currants out of the way and clearing the bit on the left. Now I've got to clear this bit. Oh well, best get stuck in, I suppose. I'm not going to bother clearing it completely properly, because as you saw, one of my plans is to cover it in cardboard and get the chippings on it, which will keep a lot of this down. But at the minute, I need access, otherwise I'm not going to be able to pick any of the berries when they're ready, and they are getting close. I've got a lot of protection on to keep me safe from all the other weeds in here. They look a bit daft, but never mind. That's quite a good job. Enough for the purpose that I want anyway, until I get the proper job done. And you'll notice from me moving around that some of the branches are getting rather large now, and it's making them too tall and leggy, so that might be another job for the end of season as well. Some beauties there. Can't wait for them to ripen. Plenty of black currants, not so many red currants though. Now these raspberries have grown here themselves, which is good because I get extra raspberries, but it does mean they're in some funny places. Not bad. One red cherry. Not quite red enough. I bet that won't be here next time I come. Probably should have picked it. Pears are doing well. They're quite large already. Blackberries are blackberrying. I usually pick loads and loads of those and make a frozen harvest of them, and then use them throughout the year. And this area seems to have been taken over by some of the raspberries getting out of the beds, but I don't really want to cut them back. So this, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Is it going to attract more slugs, or is it going to work? Because my strawberries are looking a bit sad with the lack of water and the amount of sunshine. So I thought this might keep the moisture in, but is it going to bring slugs? This is a rhubarb flower that I managed to leave. It was so tiny it sort of hid itself. But isn't it amazing? The shapes of the seeds. Beautiful. But I don't want it. So it's going. Right, I tend to trim my rhubarb at the allotment, because otherwise I just end up with a full bin at home. So these might as well go on the compost, or protecting those strawberries, cross fingers. are you doing with your rhubarb at the moment? There's always a big glut at this time of year and then nothing for ages. This apple has always struggled a bit. I love these flowers. Snap, snap. I think it's to let the bees in. And these are all self-seeded. Do love that about flowers, that they just sort themselves out and come back again next year. Plant once and they all come back. As you can see, we want a lot of potatoes. Carrots are carroting. I must say there's a lot of bees about. Keep seeing them everywhere. That mesh keeps the birds out of the greenhouse. Now, out of all the tomatoes, the Romas do seem to be doing the best. And the experiment to do with the compost, they seem really nice and healthy. I mean, we're producing fruit, so only topping up seems to have done it the world of good. Hopefully it continues. You see my watering system there. It's just sort of to keep it safe while I'm not here. And just twist each tomato plant round, just to give it a bit of support with the string. Parsnips, lettuce. I love watching them do that. I must say this salad was lovely. Even the taco meat has got cauliflower in it. So, do you reckon we ate or froze these raspberries and taberries? Let me know what you think down below. Okay, here's my harvesting kit, or at least the basics. I haven't got the baskets in this pile, but plenty of bags. I'll keep them all in this cool bag. The cool bag's very good for getting salad leaves in, and the bags for sort of larger things. The tubs I tend to put all soft fruits in, because then I can basically rinse and freeze them straight away. And there's the harvest bag that I made in a previous video. Put them all in this cool bag so that easy to carry, but also when I bring it home it'll be full of stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye!